So hemp is our big package that we're going to be showing you today. In my opinion, the most sustainable package in the world.
All right.
You can keep going.
Yeah, so it is an uncoated material naturally, and the ink does kind of suck into the hemp paper. So that's why we do have to custom formulate those colors so it can appear naturally as that PMS color that you do want to hit to get those brand colors identified on the box.
Let's get to the next product. Let's look at some of the more rigid boxes, the two-piece setup boxes out of 100% hemp. Let's take a look at some of those.
I'll give you one of those samples
This
right
is the
there.
baby version. Then we'll also use the, I think this other one's like a weapon.
Yes, this one is quite large.
This thing is,
We have a few kind of different sizes of the two-piece box. We have the small one. As you know, Contempo started in the jewelry industry, 40 years in the jewelry industry till now, and the two-piece box is a large piece of that industry. And so we thought, why not also incorporate the hemp into the jewelry industry, not just the cannabis industry? It can make an impact across every industry that we can think of. And so we started with the small box, and then we grew into this
giant thing. It'd be like the most epic shoebox. Let's get into the trap blister cards, the ones that could be used for vape cartridges.
And it actually incorporates two of our most sustainable materials. The card is made from the 100% hemp, while the blister is actually made from ocean-bound plastic.
So show off some of our 100% hemp labels. I believe we're truly the first in the world to be doing this.
So again, tying it back to the CBD industry, we wanted to make our initial samples a hemp oil label. So as you can see here on this tincture bottle, we have both a coated version and an uncoated version.
Let me.
The coated, a lot of these CBD oils, they may have a drip or drop that slides down the side of the bottle, and we want to make sure that the label doesn't kind of crumple under that oil. So we wanted to first come out with a coated option, but then we remembered back to being a truly sustainable label. We wanted to not necessarily put that plastic coating over the label and preserve the hemp's natural feel and look. And that's why we also wanted to roll out the uncoated version as well.
Totally uncoated version as well. So it's a tremendous opportunity to move into hemp. And when we talk about impact, the education piece of the bridge, and these are just, we shouldn't give numbers yet, but we'll just say we're working on saying 1 million labels means that how many trees were not cut down. So that's the type of impact that we want to start getting into, that as a brand, picture a major brand, we've saved, you could say we've saved this number of trees from being cut down, and message that to your consumer, which creates the education, which will create the appreciation, the loyalty, hopefully them sharing with their friends, but at the very least, the loyalty to your brand.